you can pick up on people's prejudice. Like you can pick up on people's like I guess like their fear behind it. And it's not saying that they're right or wrong, but you can pick up on that fear. And if you're not clear with what you in a sense desire, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you want to acquire, then you'll listen to more of their noise than what is actually going on. You know what I'm saying? Because what is actually going on is that's the doubt that you have inside of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's being reflected through a person. You know what I'm saying? And we think we might point a finger and say, "Oh, see, because he made me do this. He made me feel this way." No, really, what was going on is the feeling was already there. You know what I'm saying? And the reason, and because it was already there, it manifested itself in the moment where it's coming through this person. You know what I'm saying? But
you're right.
That's when you have to have that like undeniable focus of what you desire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a good example. This is just a little something like how Dude was saying it in his story, but I'm gonna just flip it. Okay, so like like you want a certain shirt that you want to acquire. You know what I'm saying? You don't know exactly where it's at, but you know there's a shirt that you want. You know what I'm saying? And you know where it could possibly be at is in fucking a racist ass store. You know what I'm saying? But because you already know these things, when you're clear about what you want, you can still walk in that store and get what you want, regardless of what it might look like. Right. You know what I'm saying? And everything's gonna shape and mold to your favor. You know what I'm saying? You still act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? What you want. You know what I'm saying? And you go get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you kind of like can maneuver your way. You maneuver your way around without drawing unnecessary energies in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like adding on to it. You know what I'm saying? Because just because they're racist, and you can pick up on that and use that too, and now it's a shitty ass situation, even though you're getting what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go in there and just know what you want, man. You know what I'm saying? Or what you desire. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to come to you, bro. It's all different states. And like Neville Goddard, what he teaches or what he says in some of his lectures is he talks pretty much like off of the Bible, but in a metaphysical sense, saying that all of these people in these stories is all different states of mind. You know what I'm saying? All of these characters that we perceive in this story is all different states of mind that you can have. You know what I'm saying? And you see the cause and effect of having these states of mind. You know what I'm saying? And when you can start mastering thyself and start harnessing a more intentional focus, then you know, we can have, in a sense, that life of what we want in a more harmonious way.
You remember how I said earlier, if it wasn't for Kenny, I would be Kenny?
Yeah.
I realized what the statement you just said, I realized that a long time ago before I was even conscious. That I noticed all the people in my family, they were the same, but they all had different traits. Like, you know, Kenny was kind of mean, he was kind of whatever. And I seen that in all of us, but he just had more of it. You see what I'm saying? My Aunt Patty, she was the super compassionate one. She would go all out her way. We all had that, but she had more of it. You see what I'm saying? I noticed all of these traits were distributed through all of us, but just, you know, some had more than others in certain areas and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Yeah.
I realized, I noticed that, like, yo, the more I'm aware, the more I realize I've been aware the whole time. I just wasn't utilizing this shit.
Yeah, bro. That's when, you know, I say this a lot. That's when, like, you know, you say you're connecting the dots. You're connecting the constellations. Like, the stars been there. They always been there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now you can actually connect the dot and make a shape and get, like, something like, you can make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense to you that nobody else can see sometimes. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But you get it. It's in your own knowing. It's in your own truth. It's in your own divine light. You know what I'm saying? That you see it. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing it, but you see it. You know?
Look, we live right now, and on the previous video on this channel on Crypto Kingpin.
Yeah.
I was just telling Drew some shit like, basically, I know you already know, but we were touching on the same shit, and it was pretty much that everybody, all of the information, all of the money, whatever you need to do has always been there. It's just having your perception to do it. Like we be trying to tell people good shit, like, oh man, you should eat right, you should this, that, and the third. But like some motherfuckers don't want shit. Some niggas don't. Yo, you'd be surprised. Around the same time when I knew you, I remember I was asking a bunch of people like, yo, you want to get some money? Nah. Like it's completely legal. You can make a whole bunch of money, change your life. Goddamn. Nah, I'm good. You don't even want to know what it is. Nah. Like, oh shit. Like niggas.
I know.
Yo, and look, and I said something in the episode and it stuck in my head. I was like, yo, look, this motherfucker gonna commit suicide tonight, and he don't want shit. You think we think everybody wanna we got this joy for life, and we're excited to be heading somewhere, and we want to give that to other people, but they might not necessarily want it. But what you was just saying was pretty much like whenever a person's perception is open to find our message, those are the people that hear it.
Yep. Man, yeah, that's real talk, man. Yeah, I'm gonna send you that video of the shit I was just talking about. It's like 10 minutes long, but
tell them what it is. Tell them what it is. Tell them what it is. You're on YouTube Live, Crypto Kingpin.
Oh shit, that's what it is. Yeah, hold on, I can tell you right now.
You gotta get your social media shit together so I can put all your little different tags or your links and shit here, and motherfuckers can go fuck with you and shit and start following you and shit.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you, Joe. Yeah. It's called not that one. It is.
Damn, I need to go get a haircut.
It's Maintaining Your Ideal State of Mind, Neville Goddard. And the guy's channel is Joseph Rodriguez. Man, I love a lot of his work. You know what I'm saying? He has really good work. I like his insight because it's funny. A lot of the books and the people who he's come across, like it's the same books and people I've done come across, and he gives like his own opinion of things. Like you could tell that he's really kind of like in tune with a lot of things, so he does a lot of homework. You know what I'm saying? To stay in that ideal state to get better for himself. You know what I'm saying? Be able to share that knowledge. Same thing we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he thoroughly does his homework, but I see he doesn't do it for you. He's doing it for himself. So his experience of it is more authentic, so to speak. You know, he can speak on it like that.
And he's just sharing it. He's not doing it like, yo, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
He's just recording the shit.
Yeah.
To you, letting you get the shit. And you know what? That's what I was wanting to do, and that's why I'm so slow, because I'm adapting to the shit. I watched a YouTube video, right, where it was how to be successful on YouTube or some shit like that, where it was basically the dude gave some real good advice. He was like, practice talking to yourself and like you're having a conversation with somebody else. Because when I go up there, I'm just like, I always say I need somebody else to talk to. You know what I'm saying? But he was breaking down how you got to get used to having conversations in a room by yourself, like you're talking to somebody else. Because when I be going up there, I'll be like, yeah, you know, here, let me show y'all some shit. Ain't nobody on live right now or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, I already know if I promote it, it's gonna be all kind of motherfuckers watching this shit later at a later date. And like that just really clicked with me. I was just saying that shit really clicked with me. I needed to hear that, and that information was there, and I was ready to hear it.
Yeah, that's the thing about that's like shit. Abraham Hicks be talking about. Even the guy who I was just listening to, like being receptive. Like the dude was saying, you know, I kind of like put myself in a state of mind of expecting you know what I'm saying, to see money in my mailbox. You know what I'm saying? When I go check my mail, like a lot of people don't have that. Like they don't expect money to start coming, even though their situations might look like it's not supposed to happen type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was taking the concept of he's a superhuman. He's not just a human, you know what I'm saying, with a mundane state of thought. You know what I'm saying? He's a superhuman, meaning like he can use his abilities, his God-given gifts, you know what I'm saying, to manipulate things to happen in his favor. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that there is a core source of it, but learning how to use it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like expecting good things for yourself, you know? And I'm glad you said that shit about talking to yourself. That's the same shit I be saying. Your most important conversation is the one you having with yourself.
Yeah, there's a saying that it don't go around a lot, but it's an old saying. But one of them that I'm thinking of right now is you're gonna have the best conversation with yourself and all that. You talking about so much shit is throwing me off, yeah, because you making a lot of good points, and that's why I was telling Drew, I was like, yo, we should be having this conversation, recording this shit, because I guarantee, because Drew always be like, damn, I remember you said this, that, and the third, and then it came to pass. But if we had the conversations recorded like this, I mean, I predicted a lot of shit. I predicted that the fucking Trump was going to shut down the federal government and all that shit on the second year or whatever in February. And the shit happened. I predicted the stock, for a long fucking time, man. Let me tell you, Ronnie, on some manifestation shit, my mom used to tell me to pick numbers when we was in Jersey, and it's like a different lottery system where you could get them in a different order or something, and you might just win a little something. So I knew I was good at picking numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident, completely confident in picking numbers. So North Carolina get a lottery. I'm like, all right. I didn't play it at first, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick some numbers. And I played it, and I didn't win. A week or so later, I played again. I hit like the Powerball number was like $4 just for one number. I played again. I got 2 numbers. I played again. I got 3 numbers. I played again, and fucking, I don't know how many numbers I had, but I think I damn near had all of them except 1 or 2. And this back when they had the shit posted on the wall, and you had to look at the number and look at your ticket and shit. And the chick, it was a chick that we worked with at the pop plant. She was working at the gas station. She's like a low life ass scumbag bitch, and I knew that. And she like, oh, let me see your ticket, and I fucking scan it and tell you how much you won. And it was a dude there, and he was like, yeah, go ahead, give her your ticket. So the dude made me feel like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, he's here. That'll keep her honest. I want to see how much the shit is. So I give her my ticket, and she doesn't give it back to me. And I'm like, yo, where's my ticket? She's like, it's in the trash. You can come back in here and get it. You see what I'm saying? So the moral of what I'm saying is, and I walked out the store. You know what I'm saying? I walked out the store like, man, fuck. She said this shit lost on some dumb shit. I was probably high or something. I should have stayed there and fucking tore the fucking store up, because a dude hit in Holly Ridge at the same time. I was like, that's my money. And that was the fucking dude who was in the store when got me for my fucking ticket. They split it. And look, Ronnie, her boyfriend, who they like fucked up ass motherfuckers. Like, they whole situation is bad. This motherfucker popped up like a couple of days later on a scooter. I see this nigga fucking speeding down the road in a brand new scooter, and then they disappeared. I ain't seen these motherfuckers since. But a dude hit, and the moral of the shit is, I knew I could hit the lottery, so I just wanted to do it. But I didn't manifest the money. I gave the money away, but I manifested hitting the fucking numbers, and now I feel like I can't hit the numbers, so my whole vibration's fucked up on that.
Yeah.
So if you, like, you know what I'm saying, you might want something and you get it, but you might not manifest them all of the shit. That's why I don't really manifest, yeah. Because
but you manifest, bro.
But look,
you're doing it all the time.
I try not to manifest. I try not to manifest big shit like life changing shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we all do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to say, yo, look at this right here, and you could change your life. Like, hey, you want to get some money? Motherfucker probably be like, nah, I like the life I'm living. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is scary for motherfuckers and shit. And I know when I manifested something, I got exactly what I asked for, but I wasn't damn specific enough. The first thing I manifested while I was consciously aware I was manifesting was a girl. I said, I want this. I mean, it was like 20 things. It was real specific, and I specifically got what I want. And that's when I realized I was manifesting.
Yeah.
But I named 20 things, but there's more than 20 things to a person, to a relationship, to a manifestation. So all of the other shit that I wasn't specific about, it was all fucked up. She was insecure. She went through my shit, all kind of shit like that. And that's why I be scared of manifesting.
Hey, look, but see, here's the thing though. Could it be, you know what I'm saying, shit was fucked up, or could it be it was giving you a more clear way of seeing your desire?
And
you know what I'm saying? And the conversation you're having to yourself.
And you know what's even crazier? You right. I wasn't ready for it, and that's what she be saying. we had a conversation the other day and shit.
But no, that's the thing. You was ready for it.
Yeah.
You was. You put yourself back in that state of mind of like, yo, I don't deserve this.
Right.
I should. You started having those negative talks, which led you to see everything negative. You know what I'm saying? Well, really, it was what you want. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, man.
Like, yeah, it's almost like what you say with the and I know I had said this shit before, but when you said you just like what you said, when you asked for something and you got it and it came with everything else. You know what I'm saying? You weren't ready for it, so to speak. Like just like I said, when you get a
Don't forget the light.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So hold on, white boy over here going crazy. He bumping though. Hold on. Yeah, he bumping. I heard him bumping some missiles. Yeah. But anyway, okay, let's just say you manifest a car, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Now, when you manifest that car, you can take this shit like so many different ways, but really it's just perception. So you get a car, and now you realize, shit, I gotta take care of this motherfucker. I gotta change the oil. I gotta change the tires. Like, what the fuck? I gotta do this shit? And damn, that shit costs money? Like, what the fuck? I mean, I asked for the car, but damn, like, what the fuck is all of this shit? Not realizing, like,
it's what come with that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just comes with it. And in hindsight, it comes from you really not appreciating that you got the motherfucker. And now, like, you everything that's coming with it, you're taking it for something negative, or really it's something positive of having the motherfucker. Because there's somebody in the street right now that ain't got a car that want a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like and that goes back to that ideal state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like the state you choosing to be in. I listened to a book called A Conversation How to Outwit the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And it's a good ass book. You can find that shit on YouTube. It's a audio. But in that book it's talking about, your mind drifting and things of that nature. But one of the concepts that I got out of it was your conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say it's you and your girl. Y'all staying together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, you don't see her. You know what I'm saying? So you just get up, you know what I'm saying? You're going on about your business. You're doing your thing. You know she at work. You know what I'm saying? And like as soon as like you just chilling, you spot something. You spot something that, like, let's just say the bathroom. You know, you asked her to clean the bathroom last night because she did some shit and it's kind of fucked up or whatever. But you asked her to do it. So when you look in there, you're like, damn, I told her ass to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And then, you know what I'm saying, you going on about your day, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, that another thought come in a little bit, like, you see something else that's reminding you of her. Or it might be something that, damn well, I wouldn't have did that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And now you have another thought compounded up there. And now you're building up all of these thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I told her about this, and then I just went to the bathroom and seen that shit, man. She always doing something, da 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 da. Now you projected a state of mind mind of how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And then once you see her or once you speak to her, you know what I'm saying?
You got that vibration.
Yeah, you done let that seed grow. You done let that vibration carry on, the momentum, as Abraham Hicks would say. Yeah. The momentum, you done got momentum on that particular vibration. Now when you talk to her or when you see her, it's not, hey baby, how you doing? Heartfelt, you know what I'm saying? This also shit like, damn, man, hey babe, shit, the fuck going on? Like you see her and you acknowledge her, but the way the energy you're giving off is like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even really feeling it type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like that good love, you know what I'm saying? But if the shoe was the switch, if it was a switch, and that day when you woke up and you ain't see it, you know what time it was, you went to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? And you seen that, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, I told her to get that, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, she'll get it later. You know what I'm saying? Like a passive type of, like, I'm not gonna build on that type of shit. But then, you know what I'm saying? You look, and then you start thinking about, you try to focus on something to appreciate. You know what I'm saying? And you see something, or a thought comes in of where you felt like whatever she did or whatever the situation was with you and her, and you appreciate it, you start thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you walking around and you doing shit around the house, and then you like, man, I remember she ain't even had to do that. Like, shit, she got me this food, or you get a call from her. You know what I'm saying? Your vibration is totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in that state of mind of appreciating. So your conversation is different. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. It's a more of appreciative way of talking to her, even though the shit is still happening. You know what I'm saying? It's still there. Like, whatever happened is still there, but you chose to make a different state, choose a different state of mind for what you want to feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made a conscious effort to be in a grateful state of mind. So when you seen her, none of that shit really mattered. It didn't matter because it's happened, but the state of mind you're in, you're like, yo, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's so much shit that I've did that was kind of fucked up that I know I didn't do. It's all good. Like, shit, we people. Like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I love you, babe. You hungry? Shit.
You know what? That's what I've been dealing with this week. Like, I've been putting myself in check. Like, damn, why the fuck am I thinking that? That's not reality. Why would I create that reality? Why would I carry that vibration? I talked to my girl about it and everything. I'd be like, yo, you know what I was going to do and what I was thinking? Like, I tell people shit so they can have a better insight of me if we're going to be around each other. So we could just have awareness. Like, that's my thing, awareness, man. I've been aware of what you're saying for like the last week. And like, man, it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why it goes back to, you just got to be mindful with what we're thinking, you know what I'm saying? And how we're choosing to think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there isn't really, in a sense, a good or bad, but it comes down to what we are valuing. You know what I'm saying? And the morals that we place on it. You know what I'm saying? A statement I heard, I think it might have been off of that shit, was, you know, man can't, you can't do something if you don't love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do something if you don't love it. Like, you can't be with a person if you don't love that person. You know what I'm saying? You just can't, because nothing's going to be fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to you asking your reasons why you're doing the things you're doing. You know, checking yourself. You know what I'm saying? That these programs, you know what I'm saying, that we're realizing that we done had. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I manifested this car because I was in the program. You know what I'm saying? I was in a program of, in a sense, feeling like I needed this particular car.
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me add something to that. Because I had awareness yet again, like maybe 2 years ago. I had bought this car to be like a work car. This shit had a tape deck and a CD player and shit in it. So I looked through my old tapes and shit, and I put some old shit in, right? I didn't know what the fuck it was. It was Too Short, the retirement album, where he retired and shit. And I was listening to shit like, yo, this used to be my shit, yeah? And I found myself singing along to the song, like, I'm not two bitches at the same time. taking back to the house and fuck all that shit like that. I'm listening to this shit. I'm singing the words or whatever, and I'm like, damn, this was my life. I listened to this shit as a young kid, and it's literally who I am today.
He said what again?
He said all kind of shit on that album, but listen, check this out. I got the Too Short album where it's like a cartoon fucking shit. You remember that old Too Short album? It was an old Too Short album where it was a drawing. It was a cartoon. And yo, look, this Too Short album, I had that shit when I was young as fuck. And I listened to Too Short again, and that was the other album I reconnected with when he retired. And all of the shit that he's saying on that album is literally my vibration, just like exactly what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's state of mind.
It's your old programming. I know. Like, I literally was like, I connected with that shit again. Like, damn, this is who I am, man. Like, I don't even listen to Too Short like that, but literally, like, I know, if you go back and listen to an album or all the words and shit, you rock with that shit for like 4 summers. That was that shit for me, yeah. And I realized that, and it's like, damn, man. Like, and that's why I was saying earlier in the conversation, like, I got my issues and shit.
Yeah, you got your contrast shit. And a lot of these words we be saying, if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like the meaning of why we're saying it, like the meaning behind it. You know what I mean? Like when I say an issue, like now that we're talking about it, like when I hear that word issue, it's like basically something that need to be pondered on. You know what I'm saying? Like an awareness to something. Like something ain't right. or something's just not harmonious with this shit,
Yeah, look, we speak in English. That's Hebrew backwards. We're literally speaking a low vibration that takes away from, or every time we speak, we're giving our energy away. When you make eye contact with a person, that's an exchange of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just giving it all away. People be poisoning themselves. I mean, when it comes down to the programming, we know what to do, but it's just so comfortable. Just like what I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, I'm doing all of the right shit, but it's uncomfortable for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not used to working out and you're working out all the time, it's gonna feel good to you. But it's gonna be like, damn, I remember when I used to just sit on the couch and watch football or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because how we associate our emotions and shit with shit, like, yeah, it's like a rose in the concrete, it's a breaking point, you know what I'm saying? So it's something that shifts something, it's friction, it's everything that coincides with, like, everything that coincides. Like, yeah, there with one there's another. Like when you rub something, you get something, and you get like a resistance. You know what I'm saying? So like everything is like in a sense a form of resistance against your ass. Or a form of resistance. Form of resistance, and it's also letting you know that in our own form of knowing that we're here is how we know we kind of like we exist on the physical level, like friction, you know what I'm saying, gravity and shit like that. It kind of gives your so-called senses like what makes things what we feel like is what it is, like a feeling on a car. You think it's a car. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like makes you. It kind of like puts you in a place, because when you go to sleep, you don't feel none of that shit, but you still existing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, man. Sure.
But
you be dropping a lot of damn knowledge. And I can go back and listen to this and catch everything that I missed. You know how MF Doom be spitting? I was listening to an MF Doom.
Yeah.
I was listening to an MF Doom song the other day, and it's like as I was listening to, I heard the song a bunch of times before, but I could never capture it all. And
Right.
whenever he was rapping, and I'm not really trying to capture it all, but just appreciate it. I realized he literally designed this shit so you can't capture it all. It's like changing, like he's just bombarding you with information, and you could decipher it later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like a lot of that's like this, what they call that, esoteric knowledge. Like, it's already here, but it's just like it's so much, for lack of better words, that we're just gonna give you pieces of it. But it's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here. All you gotta do is keep looking.
Yeah.
Keep, I should say. You know? Keep asking these damn questions. Keep putting shit out there. Like, we supposed to expand at the end of the day. Like, we're supposed to expand, but it's gotta be a level of I don't know. It's got to be like a level of creativity in the shit. You know what I'm saying? And a level of why, really. A real reason of why you're doing this shit. Cause bruh, we doing some amazing shit right now. Yeah. At the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, I should say, we doing some amazing ass shit, man. Like, for real. It's a cool time. It's a cool time to be in it. Cause I feel like that's why we're here. Cause we have something to bring forth to be shown in this movie that we're in. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big ass movie. You know?
Hey, yo, you think you could do a drop right quick? Like, you know, kind of tell the people and shit, like something, you know what I'm saying, what to look for, like what you might be manifesting on this internet thing?
You're going to be hearing my damn voice a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking opinion will be heard to the people, you know? Whether you like it or not, you know, that's what it is. That's all on your perception. But yeah, I got something to say, and hopefully, you know, we can all build on these magnificent things that's happening. You know, y'all need to keep an ear out for this show my man got, because yeah, we're gonna be dropping a lot more powerful shit just off the strength of, because we know, you know what I'm saying, either through off experience or just in our divine knowing. You know what I'm saying? We know, and hopefully, you know, people enjoy what they get. You know, they appreciate it, you know? They appreciate it, because I know we all go through something, and I know we all relate, because we all connected, you know? So, yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, and y'all, if y'all want to catch me on my Instagram page, y'all want to so-called follow me or whatever, my name is Master Chasm 432. Master Chasm 432 on Instagram. You know? Yeah. Master Chasm. Yeah, bro. What you got going for today, man?
Shit, I was gonna do some music. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I just got off of work.
So, like,
I just signed into my fucking shit again. And YouTube is basically telling me I don't really have an AdSense account. All right, I guess they're gonna let me in my AdSense account, which means I'll go ahead and set track markers. So this video that we're doing right now is 34 minutes long. And I can put track marks. I can put track marks every time where you're about to drop some knowledge or something, and people would know to go to those spots to see what comes after it. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, you get to set your price.
Yeah, man. See, yeah, Joe. Yeah, you got it, bro. Yeah, that's what's up. Cause like I can reference a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? On for real, because that's just the way my mind be working. You know, but yeah, even with like how I found out about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spirit Science, my boy Joe. Also, you know what I'm saying? You know, Spirit Science was a real good one, man. I appreciate that shit, Joseph.
You know what? My son loved that, man. I gave that to him at a young age, man. He's drawing tetrahedrons, all kind of shit. He know, man. I'm glad I gave it to him. I wish I could have gave him more, man, on some real shit. My son, man, coloring books, all kind of shit, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. You gave him what you could, and that's all. That's what it is. Just appreciate that shit. Right. You know, some motherfuckers ain't getting that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it took a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta forgive yourself first and forgive others to be able to have your vibration right. And man, there was some hurdles. You know what I'm saying? My vibration, just like the lottery shit. When I think about that, every time I think about that, I think about it the same way, and I know I have to change my vibration about it.
Yeah, that's real talk, man. I forgot to tell you about this. When you was talking about the whole lottery thing, remember when this was when I was in North Carolina too, and you know me finding about whole law of attraction and shit. And shit, nigga was trying to find out, well, what I want. Shit, I want to win some money, shit. So I started my own little method of my madness. And what I would do was on direct TV, it'll tell you the numbers, the pick 3 numbers that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? And then I think, how was I doing that? Well, basically, I was able to see all the numbers that came out for that whole month. You know what I'm saying? And I could go back like last month too. But I would look at all the numbers that came out that whole month up until where it was, and I started writing down all the numbers. You know what I'm saying, in a sequence. And once I started doing that, I started like for each column, I would see which number was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like the most. You know, like I would just look down and I would see what number came out.
That's pretty much exactly how I did it when I was doing that shit. I look at it and the numbers call themselves out to me, and then at other times, and I think this is what I was doing when I hit. I will look around the store, like I get my ticket, I'll look around and a number will call out to me that way, and then I will write it and I put it on the ticket. I look around and I see like some number and I put it on there or whatever, or you know what I'm saying? And I didn't try to like be like, okay, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, it's gonna be that. Like, yo, if you ask for signs, your perception will open up to see what you're looking for.
If what?
If you ask for signs, your perception will open up to see what you're looking for.
Oh yes, well said.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
That's why we need to record this shit. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, that was well said right there.
Yeah, man, that's something I've dealt with for years. Like, I when I was with that chick, I asked for signs.
I'm gonna have to write that down.
You don't got to. It's on video. We got it. Just check out the video. You know what I'm saying? That.
I mean, but see that's the power of writing, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's something we gotta take heed to again.
You want to take it with you, like on your voyage. You don't want to have to look it up.
Yeah, for real. You know, like, yeah, everything's like a reminder. If you ask for signs, your perception will open up.
Yeah, it's true. Because look, I asked, and it's almost like manifesting knowingness. You know what I'm saying? Once you know some shit, and you're like, wow, this shit is real. I know it. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole. You walk with a whole different type of. You walk with a different type of belief. You walk with a different type of faith. That's the word I was looking for. You walk with a different type of faith when you know some shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have it. You know, it's like transcending faith into like that other realm, and we use the word knowing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I need signs, and then I sing all the signs. Like, for example, you know, you ride up and down the highway all day and shit, right? But one of the signs that I started, I consciously was aware, and I noticed the signs that said wrong way. Those signs were always there. You see what I'm saying? But I asked, should I do this? And then now I can see the wrong way signs. They were always there. Billboards was telling me shit. Like, I was just seeing all of the signs. You know what I'm saying? I was literally in conversation. A motherfucker say something and be like, "Damn, that's my answer." That shit is kind of scary to me, man, because I know it to be so real. Like I want to. It's almost like the conspiracy theory shit. When you know we're about to go to war in the next couple of years, you want to kind of just be like, "Damn, you know, maybe it won't happen. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?" When you know some shit, it's kind of like, "Damn, I don't want to know this anymore." You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just want, you know, because it's easier to just do what we've always done, what you're most comfortable with. When shit changes for you, that's where it becomes difficult.
Right. Yeah, you right about that, Joseph. Yeah, for real. Damn. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna end this for the YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out these other videos right here. The playlist come from different channels. Go to them channels and subscribe to those right there. And that's how we're gonna do it. Everybody stay blessed. Ronnie, you wanna tell them something?
Yeah, man. Bless up, stay up, and just know everything's always working out in your favor. That's it, bro. That's it, Joe.
All right, yeah, man. I'm gonna send it to you.